Let's head down there and stop him before he can do more damage.
You can literally steal people's soldiers. As I said earlier, I'm not going to steal people's soldiers. I'm going to steal all of their animals that they collect. That will be my only mission.
Reflex mode indicates that one of our men has spotted the intruder. He's marked now, so this is our chance.
My life's ambition.
And it looks like our men have him on the run, so let's catch up and finish him.
I think this is going to be
There he
fun
is.
as hell.
That's the intruder. That said, he's critically injured some of our staff, and if we don't tend to them, he may die. So let's Fulton them out safely before moving on. And I believe this is the first time we're showing this. This is actually an upgraded version of the Fulton device that we call the wormhole extraction device. Unlike a Fulton balloon, it can't be shot down, making it much more reliable. And it looks like our drone has entered alert mode, so let's give chase in that direction.
Have a good night, Bill.
In the meantime, let's take a look at things from the enemy's perspective. Now that his cover has been blown and the defender has entered the fray, he has to be extremely careful.
Does he have a
To help
Nerf
remedy
gun?
the situation, he's using Noctocyanin to temporarily enhance his senses and instantly mark nearby enemies, before laying some gas mines. Meanwhile, as the defender is busy rescuing more of his comrades, we see a container floating into view, and another with the invader on top. The defender manages to shoot down the Fulton and give chase, but it turns out that the lower level is filled with sleeping gas, and the defender is incapacitated. The container trick was a decoy. While the defender is asleep, the invader is making a run towards the center of the base, and he's now dangerously close to the goal, at which point he'll escape with a good portion of our staff. The defender will need to act quickly to prevent that from happening. And the defender has finally woken up, but he's lost sight of the enemy and will need to start searching again.
This guy is gigantic. The battle armor is huge.
Meanwhile, the invader is using a subdeck to cross the bridge. Security here is light, and he only has 2 more platforms to go before reaching the platform core. Taking a moment to check his iDroid, you'll note the goal up ahead in yellow, and the red circle, which indicates the defender's position. The defender has a lot of ground to cover, and he doesn't know the intruder's position, so things are not looking very good for the home team. Moving on, it looks like the defender has installed infrared sensors.
This is exactly how I would play
the
this
security
scenario.
camera here. The invader successfully disables them, but instead of moving forward, he actually turns around and heads back in the opposite direction. Turns out that destroying the security hardware was a ruse to lure security to investigate as he sneaks around from the opposite side of the platform.
Oh, he has
Defending side
posters
no
there. I
longer
didn't
has a
notice
mark on the
those.
intruder, so all he can do is respond to threats as they evolve.
Yeah, I'll be streaming the hell out of this. I don't know if
And once again, the intruder uses Noctocyanin to confirm that the coast is clear before moving on.
I'm not sure if I'm going to stream the
From the
single
defender's
player.
point of view, you can see the soldier going to investigate the broken camera as the intruder continues his approach. He just has a little more to go before reaching the core platform.
I would like to, but I also want to upload
The defender
it, so
is
I
in
need to
pursuit,
figure out how that's
but
going to
still
work.
has no real fix on the intruder's location.
This is coming out September
At this
1st.
point, the invader could be anywhere. So the defender wisely climbs up a nearby ladder to get a higher vantage point. Scoping out the area, there are no immediate signs of an intruder, but the red circle on our map indicates possible enemy activity, so let's take a look in that area. And it looks like one of our guys has spotted him, and wait, something weird just happened there. Our guard just vanished. What is going on? Let's rewind a bit and see that again from the intruder's perspective. Looking
This
at things from the intruder's point of
bullshit.
view, we now see what's actually happening. He's using the Hand of Jehudi, a powerful weapon that can pull enemies from a distance, instantly transporting them within reach of CQC. And the battle cry might sound familiar too. Back to the defender's screen, we see a Fulton, which he successfully shoots down. And there's the intruder. Alright, we finally got another mark on him, so don't let him escape. on a sec. Was that a cardboard box? Let's check it out. Oh, but no, it was a trap. Smoke cardboard box. And to top it off, the intruder's behind the defender with the Hand of Jehudi. Not good. The defender is down, and the intruder has total control here. And there goes the defender. The defender's security forces are doing their best, but this guy is really good. He even dodged a rocket. If he gets to the platform core, it's over. So let's select a different character and redeploy as quickly as we can.
That was really, really rude.
First of all, we'll select a character, choose someone whose stats look up to the challenge, along with some good firepower. And last but not least, let's select a good spawn point. Alright, there we are, ready to go.
The thing is, though,
Okay, and the intruder is getting dangerously close to the core,
like
so
this
take a shortcut
multiplayer mode
and go
right
directly
here,
to
the
his
forward
location.
operating bases.
Remember, this is the defender's home turf, so we do have the advantage in terms of knowing the layout of the base.
Invasions can happen at any time. So if I'm playing single
there's
player
the
and this
intruder, just
happens,
get
I
from
won't be
behind.
streaming it.
He's skilled in the firefight, so let's avoid direct confrontation and set a trap instead. We'll try a decoy capable of discharging a blast of electricity.
Why didn't you just shoot him in the head?
Now a couple shots to get his attention. And good job. The trap worked. Intruder is down. Now all we need to do is get down there and Fulton him. If we can extract him, we win. And there we go. Defense wins.
Defense successful. Victory is ours.
It can be turned off if you don't have any forward
Intruder was
operating
successfully
bases.
spotted and blocked by the defending player. Note that whenever the defending side IDs the intruder's FOB is identified too. So if you choose, it's now possible for the defender to strike back at the intruder by infiltrating their base and stealing back what was taken. That said, you don't need to retaliate if you don't want to. As you've seen, attacks on FOBs are unpredictable, and some intruders may be extremely skilled. Today we were around to counter the intruder directly, but that may not always be the case. Therefore, it's wise to invest properly in security devices and guards so that they can defend your FOB when you're not around. Alternatively, if you have friends online, it's also possible to request help from other players to repel an attack. Every FOB is unique, and every player will have different security settings, so from the invader's point of view, it's like having an infinite number of unique enemy compounds to infiltrate, but strategy and care must be taken to ensure success. And as always, infiltrating undetected is your best bet. Rewards for infiltrating an FOB will scale depending on how heavily fortified the base is. And on one final note, FOBs are not required. You can clear the game without them, and if you prefer to keep your experience offline, that's perfectly fine. But for players who want to accelerate development and prove their worth to the world, by all means, give it a try.
I do love the idea of calling in
In the greater
buddies.
scheme of things, it's Mother Base that will have the most impact on your success. The bigger and more powerful your Mother Base, the closer you'll be to achieving your ultimate goal.
Some jackass
Once your base
invades and you
surpasses
hit a
certain
button.
size, simply
and
moving
6
between platforms
choppers
can
fly
become
in.
quite a task. Sometimes it's nice to drive and enjoy the scenery, but when you want to save time, you can take advantage of Mother Base's highly efficient cargo delivery system.
I never
Simply
played
locate a
Sunfingers,
cargo
though.
delivery
I need
point,
to.
pack yourself in a cardboard box, and choose a destination.
A delivery point.
The rest will be taken care of by the Diamond Dogs Postal Service.
Good point, Sean.
A few moments later, and we've arrived at our destination.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Of course, each platform is also equipped with at least one helipad, so you could choose to fly by helicopter if you prefer. Honestly, it feels pretty damn good to get a bird's eye view of the base and admire the fruits of your labor every once in a while. So let's put on some music for the trip. In this case, Take On Me by Aha. Then let's climb aboard and choose a destination. Notice that there
I
are
hate him.
platforms such as the Animal Conservation Platform, which are
Fucking
isolated
Kojima.
and only accessible by chopper. It's here that you can visit all the various animals that you've recovered in the field.
stealing all of
And
those.
we're off. Note that there are still many other things to explore on Mother Base. More teams, more platforms, more options. We will let you discover those details in-game. The takeaway from this presentation is that missions in TPP are important, but growing Mother Base is every bit as important. Mother Base is your home, and expanding it opens up more options in the field in the form of items, weapons, and support. In turn, clearing missions and recovering resources and personnel enables Diamond Dogs to grow. The Fulton is your friend. When on missions, make it a priority to recover personnel, weapons, and resources. Or additional tapes, like this one, Joy Division's Love Will Tear Us Apart. Now where was I? All right. So grow Mother Base, and when you're ready to expand even further, invest in forward operating bases. Just keep in mind that FOBs will expose you to interaction with other players. Some of them will be allies, others will be enemies. But for those who truly want to stand out on the world stage, it's worth taking that risk. Make Diamond Dogs as strong as it can be, and you will reap the rewards.
Oh, because this is a good idea.
Let us know if you need supplies, boss.
All right. And one other thing about Mother Base.
Rest
Maybe you're
in
home,
fucking
but
pieces.
don't ever let your guard down. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain will be released in just under 1 month on September 1st, 2015. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so I'm probably going to call it here, folks. That was, I enjoyed that. I mean, what the hell is this? Why was that there? There we go. What's today? Today is Wednesday, correct? Yeah, so tomorrow is the day off. Friday, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Probably FF7. I suppose. We'll see. Until then, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Have a good night, folks. See you next time.